Does God truly exist? This age old question echoes louder in modern times. But what if I told you that there were saints who not only experienced the divine but also recorded those encounters with undeniable clarity and proof? One such saint is the revered siddhar Thirumoolar, whose masterpiece, the Tirumandiram, spans 3,000 enlightening verses, a timeless treasure of divine wisdom and the greatest gift to humanity. In this week's exploration of the Tirumandiram, we dive into songs 21 to 25, where Siddhar Thirumoolar uncovers the mysteries of God's creation, like the Varadharajan, the fire that keeps the oceans in balance, and the Jataragni, the inner fire that sustains our body's equilibrium. These extraordinary marvels, crafted by that supreme consciousness, remains beyond human replication despite all our scientific advancements. Welcome to Part 5 of Tirumandiram series. We will be uncovering divine truths one song at a time. Before that, if you are joining us for the first time, I encourage you to watch the previous parts and the Siddhar series, which offer a solid foundation on the Tirumandiram and the great Siddhar Thirumoolar. You'll find the links to those in the description below. To support this channel, please like, share and help spread this divine knowledge so it may reach and inspire many seekers like you. Now let's start with song 21.
வானப்பெருங்கொண்டல் மாலையன் வானவர் ஊனப்பிறவியொழிக்கும் ஒருவனை காணக்களிறு கதறப் பிளந்த எங்கோனை புகழுமென் கூடலுமாமே.
In this song, in first line, Vana Perungondal refers to the rainy clouds which impartially shower rain on every being irrespective of any difference. Likewise, Lord Shiva also showers his grace equally. On who all? Malayan Vanavar. Mal refers to Vishnu, Ayan refers to Brahma and Vanavar refers to Devadi Devas. And what kind of grace is this? In the second line, Una Piravi Orikkum Oruvanai, which means the one who can dissolve the endless cycle of birth and death. Now, the next two lines. Kana Kaliru Kadara Pilanda Yengonai Pugalumin Kudalu Mame. Kana Kaliru refers to mad elephant in the forest. This mirrors the state of the souls who become arrogant due to their ego, and only Shiva, the one who slayed the wild forest elephant, the mad wild forest elephant, has the power to destroy the ego, which is the greatest obstacle on the spiritual path. The arrogance of the soul, like a raging wild mad elephant, can only be tamed by his divine intervention. So to sum up, this song reveals a deep truth which is without Shiva's grace, no amount of sadhana or spiritual practice can complete the journey to liberation. Only through his boundless compassion can we transcend the three impurities of the soul, also known as Mum Malam as per Saiva Siddhanta, and realize our true self. Now let's move to song 22.
மனத்தில் எழுகின்ற மாயனன் நாடன் நினைத்ததறிவன் என்னில்தான் நினைக்கிலர் எனக்கிரை அன்பிலன் என்பர் இறைவன் பிழைக்க நின்றார் பக்கம் பேணி நின்றானே.
In this song, Manadil Elugintra Maya Nannadan means for those who meditate upon him, he showers his boundless grace. Yet, even for those influenced by Maya Nannadan, he remains hidden while quietly extending his grace to guide them. In the second line, நினைத்தது அறிவன் என்னில்தான் நினைக்கிலர். It means everything we think is already known to him. The challenge lies in our failure to focus on dissolving the impurities that hinder our progress. The spiritual progress. Yet he graciously supports those who strive to overcome them. Now the third line, எனக்கிறை அன்பிலன் என்பர் இறைவன். In this line, Thirumoolar says that some people, due to their ignorance, believe that God helps others but not them. And in the fourth line, பிழைக்க நின்றார் பக்கம் பேணி நின்றானே. So Thirumoolar here says that yet Lord Shiva, in his infinite compassion, showers grace and cares for even those who believe he doesn't help them. In summary, it is our ignorance that keeps us from thinking of God and leads us to assume that he helps only certain people. In truth, Lord Shiva showers his grace upon everyone, including those influenced by Maya, lovingly ensuring their well-being. So that concludes this song, and now let's move to song 23.
வல்லவன் வன்னிக்கிரையிடை வாரணம் நில்லென நிற்பித்த நீதியுள் ஈசனை இல்லென வேண்டா இறையவர் தம் முதல் அல்லும் பகலும் மருளுகின்றானே.
In the first line, Vallavan refers to the all-powerful Lord Shiva. Vanni symbolizes fire and Varanam represents the vast ocean. In the second line, Nillena nirpitta neediyulla Isanai. Here, neediyulla Isanai refers to Lord Shiva, the just and fair God. Thirumoolar explains that Lord Shiva placed the Agni within the middle of ocean. This Agni is called Varadharajan, which is powerful force that maintains the ocean's balance, preventing it from breaching its boundaries and causing destruction. Similarly, within our bodies, Shiva has created the Jataragni, the inner fire that aids digestion, regulates body heat, and ensures the body functions harmoniously. Both these fires, the cosmic and internal, are Shiva's divine creations and prove his existence. In the third line, Illena Venda Irayavar Tam Mudal, Thirumoolar here emphasizes that the presence of these manifestations of Agni serves as an undeniable proof of Lord Shiva's existence, and no one should claim that God does not exist. Finally, in the fourth line, Allum Pagalum Arulugindrane. Here, Allum means night and Pagalum means day, signifying that day and night Lord Shiva continuously bestows his grace upon all the souls in the universe. To summarize, Siddhar Thirumoolar lays a strong foundation to affirm the existence of Lord Shiva, the Parabrahma Swarupa who created the Vadavamugagni to balance the ocean and the Jataragni within our bodies to sustain proper functioning. This is such a beautiful song that reminds us that despite all the advancements in the science and medicine, no one has yet created a human body. This serves as an undeniable evidence that the Supreme Consciousness, Lord Shiva, or call him any name, exists in every aspect of the universe, aiding its harmonious functioning. This concludes this song. Now let's move to song number 24.
போற்றிசைத்தும் புகழ்ந்தும் புனிதனடி தேற்றுமின் என்றும் சிவனடி கே செல்வம் ஆற்றியதென்றும் அயலற்ற சிந்தையை மாற்றி நின்றார் வழி மன்னி நின்றானே.
In this song, Siddhar Thirumoolar conveys a profound truth about devotion and detachment. The first line, போற்றி சைத்தும் புகழ்ந்தும் புனித நடி தேற்றுமின், emphasizes that a true seeker is one who constantly sings the praises of Lord Shiva and remains immersed in his thoughts. The next line, என்றும் சிவனடிக்கே செல்வம், highlights that whatever wealth or resources one acquires, whether material possessions or the wisdom of jnana, should be dedicated to the feet of Lord Shiva by wise seekers. In the third line, ஆற்றியதென்றும் அயலுற்ற சிந்தையை, Thirumoolar here explains that such seekers live with a mindset that everything they earn is ultimately a gift from Shiva and is meant to be offered back to him. How? By serving others. Finally, the line, சிந்தையை மாற்று நின்றார் வழி மன்னி நின்றானே, beautifully conveys that for these wise individuals who selflessly dedicate all they have to Lord Shiva and live detached from materialism, Shiva himself stays with them, guiding their path and gracing their lives. So this song teaches us that those who transcend attachments to wealth, power, fame or intelligence and recognize that everything they possess is by grace of God are the true seekers. Such individuals use their resources and knowledge selflessly for welfare of others while staying unattached to worldly pleasures. Siddhar Thirumoolar himself is a shining example for this principle. Despite achieving oneness with God and composing countless enlightening scriptures for humanity's benefit, he remains humble, attributing all his accomplishments to his Guru Nandi and Lord Shiva. The key takeaway from this song is simple yet profound. Whatever we receive, be it material wealth, wisdom, or talents, we must remember that it belongs to God. By dedicating it to His service and using it to uplift others, we can feel His divine presence guiding us in every step of our lives. That concludes the 24th song. Now let's move to 25th song.
பிறப்பிலி பிஞகன் பேருளாளன் இறப்பிலி யாவர்க்கும் இன்பமருளும் துறப்பிலி தன்னை தொழுமென் தொழுதால் மரப்பிலி மாயா விருத்தமுமாமே.
In this song, Pirappili refers to the one who is beyond birth. Pinyagan describes the luminous being who has mastery over all, and Perarulalan signifies the one overflowing with grace. The second line, Irappili yavarkum inbam arulum thurappili thannai. Here, Irappili refers to the immortal, the one who is beyond death, while Thurappili denotes continuous or unceasing. It means that Lord Shiva bestows uninterrupted bliss upon all beings. But does this mean that such seekers are free from hardships? Not at all. It means Shiva gives them the wisdom and strength to face life's challenges calmly, treating both joy and sorrow as equal. This is beautifully shown in the lives of the 63 Nayanmars who faced unimaginable trials yet attained Shiva through their unwavering devotion. Speaking of the Nayanmars, if you would like us to create a dedicated series about these inspiring saints, let us know in the comments. We'd be happy to bring their timeless stories to life for you. From this, we understand that the challenges we face are not punishments but divine tests. Shiva uses them to elevate us to a state where we transcend the dualities of happiness and sorrow and remain steady regardless of life's trials. While this might seem difficult in the beginning, continuous effort and Shiva's grace can help us to reach this state. Moving to the next lines, Thorumin Thorudal urges us to pray sincerely. And what happens when we do? The following line explains, Marappili Maya Viruttamu Mame. Shiva removes the veil of Maya or ignorance and blesses the devotee with ultimate knowledge or jnana. This knowledge helps us to see the world as it truly is and stay composed amid all circumstances. To summarize, this song beautifully explains that Lord Shiva, the one beyond birth and death, grants continuous bliss to those who sincerely seek him. He dispels ignorance, bestows divine knowledge, and helps us rise above life's fluctuations to live in harmony with the truth. That concludes Song 25. If this video resonated with you, please support this work by liking, sharing, and commenting. It makes a significant difference in spreading these teachings to other seekers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider joining this journey of divine wisdom. Thank you for watching, and we'll meet you again in another video.